You're watching Fox 10 News.
9/11 changed a lot of things for all of us, and certainly here at the port, security went from a minor, consideration. All you used to have to do is just wave at the guard and drive through the gate, and it was very painful when we had to, be as restrictive as we have to.
Well, the top man of the Alabama Port Authority from a family with a long history of working on or near the water.
That's right, Lanice. Jimmy Lyons was close by as his dad and grandfather sold goods to ship in port. Lyons had a deep love for the waterfront, and the job, he says, is his dream job.
And he recently shared that with our Eric Reynolds, a little bit more about himself, and also the importance of the port to Mobile and Alabama. Here's the interview.
The city was built from the river out and from the bay out. Much of the state of Alabama was built from here up. It's an amazing waterfront, and I love it.
Jimmy Lyons is the Director and Chief Executive Officer of the Alabama Port Authority and State Docks. He's a man in charge of the nation's 12th largest port, which sits along the Mobile River and borders Mobile Bay. A Mobile native, Lyons has always loved the water.
Well, I guess you'd have to say I'm a water baby. I have done a little bit of everything on the water and love the water. As a small child, I was taught to swim by my brothers throwing me in Mobile Bay. My family's got a long history of working in something that was related to or dependent upon the port.
Lyons' family heritage, years of maritime experience, and passion for the waterfront propelled him into his new job 13 years ago. He oversees one of the nation's largest coal terminals and forest products ports. Lyons says the economic impact is statewide.
I think the port is one of the key economic engines for not only this community but for the entire state of Alabama. We directly create a lot of jobs. We've got 600 employees and probably another 2,400 people that work in occupations that are somewhat dependent on the activities that go on here. There's a whole community of people that earn their living on the waterfront. 30 to 35% of my time is spent on economic development, and not just in the Mobile area, but working projects in Montgomery, Birmingham, to recruit here to create jobs and prosperity for Alabama. We certainly played an important role in the recruitment of ThyssenKrupp. They had to be in close proximity to a port that could efficiently help deliver the raw materials to the mill, and a large part of their business model involves exporting some of their finished products. We worked very hard with the state and recruitment of that. To another, so.
Lyons says another advantage for the port and the state docks is the geographic location on land.
The ocean transportation is important, but the inland transportation is equally, or maybe in many cases, the inland transportation is more, and the railroads and the highway connections. We have excellent connections. I mean, you literally come out of our gate and you're on the interstate, and so that's a huge advantage for us. 9/11 changed a lot of things for all of us, and certainly here at the port, security went from a minor consideration. All you used to have to do is just wave at the guard and drive through the gate, and it was very painful when we had to, be as restrictive as we have to, and we spend a lot of time and money on it. Our security budget is probably 6 times what it was prior to 9/11. We've got cameras everywhere. We've got police officers, and we spend a lot of time and energy on security. And it's an ongoing effort, ongoing expenditure, but it's now part of life.
Today, Lyons is investing in the future of the maritime industry, providing financial support and leadership to the waterfront's newest attraction, the Maritime Museum.
I am so excited about it. It really is going to be a world-class, draw tourist to this area, and going to be an exciting educational experience for kids in this area. Interactive exhibits, ship simulator, just like they train pilots on, remote control, submersible can activate, and so it's going to really be truly a learning museum. It's going to reflect the very, very rich maritime heritage that we have in this community.
In Mobile, Eric Reynolds, Fox 10 News.
Lyons says he can't wait for the Gulf Quest Maritime Museum to open sometime this year. He's also expecting bigger things for the port. The state docks and capacities are expanded to serve more markets.
Lyons says the $350 to $400 million in capital investment will bring in new industries and jobs to the area.